All right, so I think this is gonna be part 6 of 10 or 11 of a series that I'm doing called The Importance of Digital Preservation. I decided to skip question 8 for right now because it's pretty complicated. My answer is complicated, the question isn't. Question 8 is, what are the best ways for someone to start preserving their stories digitally? Are there platforms or tools that I find particularly meaningful? That might be one of the last questions I ask because I'll probably do a lot of visuals with it if that's going to take time. And I don't really have time right now. So, I mean, I do and I don't. What I am going to do is I'm going to answer question 9 and 10 today, which is question 9. What do you think the biggest misconception people have about digital preservation is? And number 10, if I could leave behind one final message, what would it be? All right. Question number 9. What do you think the biggest misconception people have about digital preservation is? My answer: I don't think people really have misconceptions. I think they each have their own purpose for using it. What I do think is that many people don't think about how it can be used, not just to entertain, persuade, or keep others informed about their own personal or professional uses for it, but it can also be a way to defy time and space by keeping in contact with people who have departed. For the first time in history, we can have access not just to faded photos, but to people's thoughts, their mannerisms, and their voice long after they're gone. And not just from one snapshot in time, but also access to that person's personal evolution as well, because perhaps they have posted themselves over time while they were on Earth. So I think if more people can start thinking about digital preservation as not just like advertising and promoting and getting likes, but also to say, what do I want to leave behind for my own future family or current family when I'm gone? How do I want them to remember me? As just promoting and advertising things, or to also capture their true personality? Number 10, if I could leave behind one final message, what would it be? I think 2 others said things a lot better than I can. Mahatma Gandhi said, if you want to change the world, change yourself. And Lao Tzu said, if you want to awaken all of humanity, then awaken all of yourself. If you want to eliminate the suffering of the world, then eliminate all that is dark and negative in yourself. Truly, the greatest gift that you have to give is your own self-transformation. So many people think the solution to their suffering is to go outside of themselves. Resilience, transformation, introspection, that all comes from within. That is where all the answers to any question one may have lies. Clear the rocks and the blocks away from your emotions. Give your subconscious soil what it needs to fertilize fantasies of a better future by taking the lessons of the past and using it as nutrients of what to do instead of what not to do. Then just let go and watch that process unfold. There is nothing that you need to do once you have prepared the garden of your own mind and emotions. It's just gonna happen naturally. So that's a big message that I would leave behind for people. Join me next time. Let's see, I have 11 is a pretty big answer, so I will probably just do 11 next time. So next time it will be, how has my perspective of life and death evolved over time, and what wisdom would I share for those who fear the unknown? So join me next time as I answer that question.